That's not great! Okay. You reach a small clearing surrounded by trees on all sides. There's a weird guy creeping around. You never seen him before. The guy looks to be around 30 or so, but there's something off about him. His clothes are torn and he won't make eye contact. Why are you standing here looking at him? This is the point where you run away. Taking a closer look, you notice his hair is green and kind of leafy. You see bugs crawling around beneath his clothes. Start to ask the man if he's lost, but he grunts at you unintelligibly. Take a few steps around the weird guy, but he spins on you with inhuman speed. Your vision blurs as the blade creature's vines tighten around your neck. You struggle, but it's too late. You're already withering. And I died. Okay. Alright. Fantastic. Literally choose your own adventure. This is fine. This is completely fine. Alright. I don't think I have what I need here. So I'm gonna try to go through the, Can I go through the town? That's Ridge Lane, kind of a sleepy little street. Taking that route home would add 20 minutes, plus my rain. I really don't care. Okay, so those are the different directions I can go, so I'm going over here. Rough-looking gravel path. You've heard it goes to the janitor's shed, but you can't be sure. Fuck it, let's go to the janitor's shed. I'm sure no murder will await me there. It's more overgrown than you expected. By the time you reach the shed, the wind's picked up quite a bit. Your cheeks sting from the cold. I see weed killer! A bottle of weed killer with a handy 2-setting nozzle. Carefully tuck the weed killer into your bag, checking that it's set to off. Thank you for checking. What's the point of a shed if he's gonna leave all the tools outside? Padlock looks ancient, it's covered in rust. Ow! You slam your fist against the lock, resulting only in bloody knuckles. Yeah, that seems like something I would do, like, fuck it! Oh, good job. Good job, Kiara. I'm going to guess that the shed leaks like crazy when it rains. Cheap wooden boards on a simple frame, a fairly typical shed. You hope the janitor doesn't spend much of his time in there. He probably does by the sound of that. You hurry back down the path. I like that you have multiple ways to leave. Okay. Don't forget to save your game frequently in case the unthinkable happens, like it just did to me. How do I save? It probably just said it, but there it is. Hey! Alright. I'm going this way. Pick up the well-worn path in the woods. I'm gonna wade in the creek, because why not? It might help me later, or it might hurt me later, but it'll be alright. Hey, bitch! On a hunch, you raise the weed killer and pump the trigger 3 times, spraying the strange figure. He recoils violently as it hits his face. Smoke rises from the wounds, and you smell something like freshly cut grass. He retreats to the foot of the hill before falling down and cowering. Stay out of the forest! Fantastic. He doesn't seem so threatening anymore. He's covering his face with long, ropey fingers and trembling. I'm gonna try talking to him, because I have 0 survival skills. He doesn't seem to be particularly interested in conversation at the moment. I would not think so. I'm gonna go this way. Just crunch under your feet as you walk down the path. Oh! This is the end of the woods. You can get to your neighborhood just up that hill. Looks like there's some kind of commotion near the tunnel. Hey, guys! A bunch of kids from school are gathered around. They seem really excited about something. You ask what's going on, but Tyler Alseth just glares at you. Mind your own business, Kiara. Yeah, that seems about how I would get treated. The weird guy's still cowering in the corner, so I'm just gonna ignore him. Travel further into the woods. Big tree. Oh, there you reach your big tree and take a nice deep breath. Ah, the air in this spot smells cleaner somehow. Uneven dirt. Wait, this isn't from the roots. This dirt's been disturbed recently. Oh, probably just body. Try to dig with your bare hands, but it's too tightly packed. Dirt cakes under your fingernails. I am getting all sorts of fucking messed up and filthy. Alright, I guess I gotta go home. Neighborhood is just up the hill. Let's go. Almost home, you think as you step into your neighborhood, your spirits fall immediately when you notice an accident down the street. I was about to say, oh shit. The road is completely blocked. You'll need to find a different way around. Moving van got into an accident. The back's open and boxes are spilling out into the street. You hurry over to the wrecked moving van. Peer inside the van and see a ton of boxes along with odds and ends. The crash didn't seem to damage anything. Except the dummy's gone! That's great. A sense of dread creeps up the back of your neck. One of those shrunken heads with weird olive skin, wispy hair, and high cheekbones. Its eyes and mouth are sewn shut. Really imposing scarecrow. Pumpkin head, straw hair, threadbare hat. Looks like a fancy portrait, though it's too dark to see much detail. I see a vampire! Globe. You don't really see these much anymore. It's a globe, a map of the Earth. Actually, those things are fucking everywhere. I don't know why they are, but I mean, I see them a lot. Not in people's homes, just in stores. Just not getting bought. Wind up, then spin the globe with a mighty slap. It spins and spins before coming to a stop at Transylvania! Spooky. Some nondescript books are stacked up, encyclopedias, a thesaurus, a style guide. Boring stuff. It looks like my cell phone is losing battery, which is weird. Can I take the book? Pull out a decent looking book and dust it off. Shrugging, you place it in your bag. Stealing! I'm stealing! Canister of something. You keep your distance. The glow does not bode well. Pick up the shrunken head, it's cold and slimy, and drop it into your bag. Slimy is not something a shrunken head should be. It should be very dry and leather-like. Or just tough. Don't ask how I know this. At least I would think it would be, because if it was slimy, then it would start rotting. You know? Anyhow. You'd feel pretty nosy opening these up to look inside. You've already taken 2 things! Why the fuck would you care at this point? What a snazzy top hat. You can see a magician wearing this during his act. Fuck it! Mine now! With a flourish, you make the top hat disappear into your bag. Looks really authentic. A thin layer of dust covers it all over. Let's open the sarcophagus! You struggle with the handle, but it won't budge. You do manage to kick up a thick cloud of dust. Good job. Weird, this one box is entirely empty. It says books. It's addressed to a Mr. Goldberg. Name doesn't ring a bell. Alright, I think... Oh, what's this? Air inside the van's musty. It smells like Grandma's house threw up inside an antique store. I mean, yeah, I can tell you exactly what that smells like. Air inside... mostly because, like, everybody knows the smell of old people house, and then if you don't know the smell of an antique store, it's just like old, dusty age, like in time. It's really hard to like explain exactly how it smells, but I can tell immediately, like if I was in an antique store, just because of that. Anyhow, it's a sleepy neighborhood street. You're surprised people don't seem more concerned about the accident. Oh, and I'm not talking about like a really, really polished, like, you know, like one of the newer looking antique stores. I'm talking about an antique store that's been there for like 40 years with like multiple levels, and there's just stuff everywhere. It's all displayed wonderfully, but it's just like there's so much stuff. Anyhow. Roses, I'm gonna look at bed of beautiful roses in rainbow colors. You didn't realize roses came in green. Gonna smell them. Checking the time you decide it couldn't hurt. You take a deep breath of rose. Smells like cherry soda. What? Pick 'em! You kneel down and carefully pick a blue rose. Ouch, those are some sharp thorns. Great job! Anyhow, so I'm gonna have to find a way around, right? Yeah. Hurry down the hill, back into the woods. Oh! The killer rabbit. No. This is the far end of the woods, just below your neighborhood. The creek flows into the tunnel. Small white rabbit. His fur is unkempt and he seems wary of you. You kneel down and look into the rabbit's eyes. Hey there, little fella! Says the rabbit to your surprise. I thought those brutes would never leave. Bye! That was actually a large drain pipe. The water inside stinks like old socks. I guess the rabbit was late for an important date. You hold your nose and slog into the tunnel, taking care to avoid stepping in the water. That's when you fall sideways right into the water, or at least I would. Creeping into the tunnel, and an unnatural darkness closing in around you. Halfway through, you wonder if you'll make it. Yes, let's jump into the black hole. You peer into the darkness. Far in the distance, you hear a sound like the ocean. Pretty sure it's water, but it shimmers with a blackness that normal water doesn't have. Corrugated metal curves up all the way around. The grooves are large and it's hard to get a grip. So close, yet so far. The wash at the far end is the only source of light in the whole tunnel. Steel your nerves and push on. This wash runs behind many of the houses on your street. You can usually find all sorts of weird junk that people have just thrown out here. Somebody left the bike wheel. It's a little banged up, but not too bad. Probably still rolls fine. Secure the hub of the wheel and spin it with one hand. Seems fine, clicks and everything. Huh. A chimney? How did chimney even get here? Good question. An old shoe. A shoe. Just one. Lies alone in the wash. Part of you wonders if its owner is still here somewhere. It's always weird when you just see one shoe. Unless it's a baby shoe, because baby shoes are just, they pop up everywhere. Deciding is better in your hands than out in the elements. You pick up the shoe. I have one sneaker. Awesome. The water here seems to extend forever. You squint but still can't see the bottom of the pool. Getting down on your knees, you put one arm into the pool of water. Its icy chill clings to your skin as you reach further down. I'm gonna get dragged in. This was a mistake. The water rises past your elbows, still haven't hit bottom. You take a deep breath and press on. Reaching down, down. The water laps against your shoulder. You reach left and right, but you can't feel anything but water. You start to imagine a hand gripping your wrist and yanking you down beneath the cold surface. Why would you do that? Also, yeah, I would do that too. It's almost real, the sensation of bony fingers wrapping around you, tightening. The pool rushing at your face. You take a desperate breath and hold it, clenching your eyes shut. Moments later, you realize it's your imagination. You gasp and pull your arm out, soaked but unharmed. You look around to make sure nobody saw that. The coast seems clear. The curse of an overactive imagination.